Greetings. John Rice here with the Lien Project Network. Today we're on Medicare Module 105, fifth in the Medicare series. This one's entitled The Secondary Payer Act and the Appeal Process. What are we going to cover today? We're going to talk about what the Secondary Payer Act appeal process is, what the timeline for the different levels of appeals are, some tips and tricks to get you through the process. We're going to highlight why you should not ignore a CMS lien, and then talk about a trial puzzle dealing with that fiduciary duty trap that we talked about last time. All right, the SPA appeal process. So, look, there are 6 levels of appeal that you're going to deal with in dealing with Medicare. So, the first is when you get your final demand. That final demand that Medicare sends you, and hopefully it's after they've reduced for fees and cost, we've taken care of that. That's called the initial determination, right? That starts the process of the Secondary Payer Act appeal process, right? So you get their final demand and you're not satisfied with it for one reason or another. You say, you know what, I need to appeal this. The second level of appeal is called redetermination. And that's where the beneficiary can request a redetermination of the demand. It's done by the same contractor that issued it. In other words, the BCRC is going to be the one who handles and responds to the level 2 appeal, which is redetermination. You get a decision in that, you're not happy with that, you can move to level 3. Level 3 is reconsideration, and that is where you request a reconsideration by a QIC, a qualified independent contractor. This is a separate contractor who is contracted just for the purpose